Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the founder and CEO of Global Good Fund, Carrie Rich.
I am so glad you're having such a great time already at the Global Good Fund Gala. Hey! Welcome to the 2022 Global Good Fund Gala. Clearly, there is a lot of love and light and inspiration filling this room. It has been 3 years since we last hosted an in-person event, and I could not be more excited to welcome you here tonight. During COVID, we had the opportunity to ask our entrepreneurs what we could do to support them, and they told us they needed resources to survive and thrive, and that's how we responded. We did everything we could to step up for our social entrepreneurs, and we also looked internally and asked ourselves at the Global Good Fund, how could we grow and innovate? So tonight, I'm really excited to showcase all of that growth to you. And I am particularly excited to see many new faces in the crowd. And I want to give a special shout out to the chief women, all of the women entrepreneurs in the room. Thank you for being here. For those of you who are old friends, thank you for coming back. And for those of you who are new, who have no idea why you're here, let me just tell you a little bit about the Global Good Fund. We are a 9-year-old nonprofit organization that exists to identify high potential young leaders across the country and in 40 countries across the globe. We identify these amazing social entrepreneurs and invest in their personal leadership development so they can scale their social businesses and create great impact across the country and world. Tonight's theme is Limitless, Activating Rising Leaders. Here at the Global Good Fund, we believe in limitless human potential, bold ideas, brilliant leaders, and a world of opportunity. And I want to thank all of you for being here tonight. This dedicated community is the reason why we're here, and there is no limit to what we can do together. So thank you. At the Global Good Fund, we activate leaders in 3 ways. The first way is we run a fellowship program. We've been doing that for 9 years, and it's always been virtual. And what we do is reach out across the planet. Thousands of social entrepreneurs apply each year, and we pick 12 amazing social entrepreneurs in 5 different social sectors, and we provide coaching and capital to help scale up their leadership, enterprise, and social impact. The second way that we create social impact is providing consulting services. And these services are provided to companies that care about making a difference, and they contract with the Global Good Fund. It's a revenue stream for the Global Good Fund, and it creates social impact in the companies that we serve. And the third way that we activate leadership is we have a sister company called the Global Impact Fund, which is a VC fund that exclusively invests in social impact companies. 80% of our portfolio companies to date are Black, brown, or women founders. So I am very excited to introduce you tonight to our MCs, who are also Global Good Fund alumni, Margot Jordan and Marquette Burton. And I'm extremely grateful that they agreed to share the stage with me tonight. So before they have a chance to change their minds, I would ask you to please join me in giving them a warm welcome.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Better make way 'cause I'm coming through. Are you ready? Are you ready? Better make way 'cause I'm coming through. Legendary. Oh yeah, legendary.
Thank you, Carrie. It's such an honor and a great pleasure to be here tonight alongside Marquette and the tremendous family of change makers, mentors, coaches, professionals, and friends that you've built. So I'm Margot Jordan, and I'm the founder and CEO of Youth Enrichments. So Youth Enrichments is a self-esteem-based e-learning platform and gaming app for K through 12. We use both experiential and digital solutions to help children reach their full potential. So I was a part of the 2020 cohort of the Global Good Fund Fellows. Yes, the year of the pandemic. But since then, we've grossed over $720,000 in revenue. We're in 4 different countries, and we've impacted over 20,000 children.
That is phenomenal. I am Marquette Devon Burton. I'm a 2016 Global Good Fund Fellow. I started as a tech entrepreneur trying to answer the question of how do we stop 50% of America's college students from dropping out? Well, thank you. And a little over half a decade later, I'm still here with you. It's my honor to be here working with all of you on creating a better world.
So we would like to begin by thanking our sponsors for making this celebration possible. So our presenting sponsor, Cone Resnick.
Our platinum sponsors, Buckley LLC, the Andrews Family Foundation, and the Page family.
Our gold sponsors, Microsoft, Applied Information Sciences, DLA Piper, Thompson Hospitality, Knox Singleton, and Tracy Fitzsimmons, and Allison and Kristen Chow.
Our silver sponsors, Path Foundation, Eagle Bank, Capital Group, Women Connect for Good, Motley Fool Ventures, Axios, Herb Wender, and the Honorable BJ and Mrs. Loretta Penn.
And finally, our bronze sponsors, Ascentum, EY, Fort Wright Bank, West Point Capital, and Click.
Let's have another round of applause for our generous sponsors.
So since 2012, the Global Good Fund has supported 188 entrepreneurs across 40 countries. creating more than 3,000 jobs, and impacting the lives of 9.9 million people.
Wow. The Global Good Fund focuses on growing leaders in the areas of health, education, financial inclusion, the environment, and economic mobility.
So we're lucky enough to be included in this pool of amazing humans, the driving forces that will change our future.
You're right about that, Margot, but we are old news. We are here today to celebrate the newest class of the Global Good Fund. They are brilliant, they are diverse, and they're leveraging innovative business models to create a better world.
And after the wildly unpredictable last 2 years, these men and women will restore your faith in humanity, I promise. Yes. And it's time to hear from 6 of them now. So please give a round of applause for our newest cohort of fellows.
Please welcome the founder and CEO of Lean Orb, based in Miami, Florida, Anastasia Mikolachkina.
Hello, everyone. My name is Anastasia. I'm the founder at Lean Orb, where we specialize in compostable food packaging. Every year, 180 billion single-use plastics are discarded by the food service industry. Products like food boxes, cups, plates, cutlery will never be recycled. I spent years studying sustainable packaging technologies and working with ocean conservation groups before starting my company in 2017. Today, we're building a sustainable packaging platform powered by data and corporate education. We are a one-stop shop with products and services our customers need to transition away from plastic. Today, we're working with notable clients like Ritz-Carlton Hotel, Four Seasons, University of Miami, and Ultra Music Festival. And I'm here today to meet you all and hopefully meet strategic partners that help our expansion with hospitals and cruise ships later this year. Thank you.
Please welcome New York City-based founder and CEO of Fab Scrap, Jessica Schreiber.
Let me just start this evening by saying how nice everyone looks in their best outfits. My outfit actually was made from trash. Fabulous trash, but trash. Like the 2.1 billion pounds of fabric that are discarded during the design process each year, this fabric was destined for landfill or incineration, wasting the resources used to make it and polluting our land, air, and water. My name is Jessica Schreiber. I'm the founder and CEO of Fab Scrap, and Fab Scrap is holding the fashion industry more accountable for the waste it creates. Today, we do that by providing a convenient and transparent textile recycling service to over 700 fashion companies. And we've created a chain of accessible and sustainable fabric thrift stores that are becoming a resource for the next generation of designers. I'd love to talk to you about our immediate plans to expand geographically and bring more of that recycling process in-house. And in the future, industry accountability is using our data and IP to reduce fashion waste at its source, because we can make it easy and lucrative for our brand partners to incorporate recycled materials into their products. So that in that future, at future Global Good Fund galas, we are all wearing trash and the planet is better for it. I hope you'll join me.
From Nepal and founder of Nepal Tea Collective, Nishal Banskota.
There are over 2 billion people drinking tea every single day around the world. Most likely, you're one of them. In fact, tea is the most consumed beverage after water. However, the people that make this tea, the farmers, live under $2 a day. That's not fair. That's not fair at all. And that's exactly where we come in. My name is Nish, and I'm a second-generation tea producer and the founder of Nepal Tea Collective. We're a public benefit corporation that is on a mission to lift 1 million farmers out of poverty within their generation by selling the freshest, organic, and delicious teas directly to the consumers, while making the tea supply chain a little better, transparent, traceable, and impactful. We're working with over 400 farmers now and have sold over 8 million cups of tea worldwide. And we're just getting started. So join us to make your next cup of tea impactful for yourself, for the people, and for the planet. Thank you.
Founder of Brava and sponsored by Temerity Capital, Ife Akapandak.
Hey everyone, my name is Ife, and I'm the co-founder of Brava. For those of you who've ever worked in corporate America, I want you to think of every gift card you've ever received from your organization. How many of those gift cards were to black-owned businesses? Out of the $100 billion that corporations spend on gift cards each year, less than 1% go to minority-owned businesses. At the same time, corporations are targeting 15% vendor diversity. That means there's a $15 billion gap between their actions and their intentions. By aggregating minority businesses onto a single platform, my corporation Brava makes it exceedingly easy for corporations to purchase gift cards at minority-owned businesses. We're live in 10 markets. We have corporate customers including iHeartRadio and H&M. And if you're interested in learning how we're financially empowering generations of entrepreneurs, please reach out.
Bangalore's CEO at Biodesign Innovation Labs, Gautam Pasupuleti.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Global Good Fund. In India, more than 5,000 people die every day due to respiratory illnesses. About 45 to 60% of patients who are critically ill require ventilatory support. In low-resource healthcare settings, use of prolonged manual ventilation is exhaustive, inconsistent, and unreliable. This leads to mortality and morbidity of patients. Presenting Respirate, a portable ventilator technology developed by our company, Biodesign Innovation Labs, is a safe, reliable, affordable alternative for prolonged manual ventilation. It's a patented ventilator technology, and it's currently being deployed across hospitals in India and Africa. We are currently looking for investment opportunities in order for us to commercialize our product in the US. I'm looking forward to connecting with you all and looking forward for collaborations and partnerships. Thank you.
Founder of Nairobi-based Mukuru Clean Stoves, Charlotte Magai.
3.8 million people die every year due to illnesses attributed to household air pollution, and the numbers just keep rising. Clean cook stoves could save these lives, but the available alternatives in the market are either unaffordable or inaccessible. Hello, my name is Charlotte Magai. I'm the founder of Mukuru Clean Stoves, and my bold idea is to eradicate household air pollution in Africa. Mukuru Clean Stoves recycles waste metal. We use that to manufacture improved cook stoves. Then we partner with local women business owners to distribute to the very last mile. We have distributed over 100,000 improved cook stoves so far, working with 307 local women business owners and impacting the lives of over 500,000 Kenyans living in poverty. We need your help to accelerate these numbers to 1 million within the next 5 years in sub-Saharan Africa. Thank you.
Let's hear it one more time for these great fellows. We're going to be taking a short break so that you can enjoy your salads and also make it around the ballroom to meet these fellows.
So I want to piggyback off of what Jessica said, because everyone looks fabulous, but I honestly cannot wait to be wearing trash next year. So don't forget about our silent auction, which will be closing right after dinner. So can you imagine, right? Enjoying a week at a villa in Italy. Literally, close your eyes and enjoy it. So I don't know about you, but I would really like to spend a week in an Italian villa.
Me too.
Yes. So if you need extra Wi-Fi, all right, the network name is Ritz-Carlton_conference, and the password is GGF 2022. So GGF 2022. Bid from your phone right now. The link can be found in our digital program, and the QR code can be found on your tables.
Please do enjoy your first course. We'll be back in just a few minutes to hear from the rest of our 2022 Global Good Fund Fellows.
Awesome, I have your attention. So I hope that everyone is enjoying themselves so far. So before we hear from the rest of our fellows, I wanted to mention that you will be able to read about many more of our Global Good Fund entrepreneurs in Impact the World. It's a brand new book by our very own Carrie Rich and Dean Falk. So this book will be given to everyone in attendance tonight. And I am personally excited about this book because Carrie named me as a citizen statesperson. So you can read more about my story in her amazing book. So now before dinner is served, because I know we're really ready to get to dinner, right? Okay, but let's hear from the rest of our 2022 fellows.
Founder and CEO of Parrots Incorporated, David Hoja.
There are millions of people like Stephen Hawking out there, but they cannot afford accessible technology to be able to speak with their own voices and have accessible healthcare. A lot of people, they cannot check on them because they have suffering from neurological disorders. That's why we built Poly, which is a SaaS platform harnessing the power of AI, machine learning, giving them a smart communication and telehealth. Nowadays, our users can have smart, advanced life monitoring and alarm system. We have already 300 users from different conditions, and we have 15 partnerships with organizations, hospitals, and nursing homes, including Verizon and Novartis. I hope you can join us, especially investors and strategic partners, to join our mission to empower all these people with neurological disorders with the ability to communicate, connect, and have inclusive, accessible healthcare. Thank you so much.
Co-founder and president of Talav, Hugo Jacombe.
So, hello. Let's do something. Please close your eyes or imagine yourselves without your hearing capacity. And now, try to make your typical day with this new reality. You can open your eyes right now. 760 million people face challenging daily lives. And let's be honest, the world hasn't done the inclusion homework yet. But our technology is one step in the right direction. We create artificial intelligence-based apps that currently work offline in real time and are compatible with up to 48 languages. Speaklist for deaf people allow users to communicate better through very advanced computer hearing and even camera-based sign language detection. And Vision for blind users allow them to improve their interaction levels with the surroundings by cutting-edge computer vision too. We have a subscription, a freemium plus subscription business model with roughly 31,000 users in 86 countries around the world. We can leverage our technology to make a positive impact, to close accessibility global gaps, but also to go beyond them to even other industries too. So let's talk and make together from this world a better place. Thank you.
Co-founder and CEO of Metero, Robert Luo.
Oh, maybe he was just prepping me? I don't know.
Co-founder and CEO of Metero, Robert Luo.
Woo! Because they totally put the light on me too.
Can help the world replace millions of tons of single-use plastic and reduce CO2 emission by 268 million tons. That is right. My name is Robert Luo, and my company, Metero, has developed and filed 5 patent-pending technologies that can convert variety type of agricultural waste into home compostable biomaterials. All of our materials are USDA bio-based certified, and because of our innovative technology, we have been co-financed by Anheuser-Busch InBev and Unilever to create the world's first 100% bio-based detergent pot, packaging material, and textile fiber. In fact, the t-shirt I'm wearing right now is made from agricultural waste. I sincerely invite everybody to join us on this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. The next time you drink beer, you'll be proud to tell your children that mom and pop are saving the world right now. Thank you.
Thank you. Awesome.
Founder and CEO of Brunch and Budget, Pamela Coppola.
Hi. Alan is a client of ours. This is a public Google review he left about Brunch and Budget. There are no words, but I'll use some. It's truly rare that an organization can translate their mission into reality like Brunch and Budget has. To give me the agency, the space, and the safety to discuss the most personal of relationships, us and our money habits, is remarkable. This is a year where I am certain that I can embrace what I love about my financial habits and transcend what holds me back. Don't read this and think it's therapy for your money traumas. No. The secure and robust online tools will help you visualize your financial outlook, serving as a dashboard for your decision-making and planning. Working one-on-one and with cohorts, the staff and your peers provide accountability, support, and encouragement. If capitalism had a playbook for those of us who need it most, exclamation point. I know it's a risk to spend my time up here just reading a Google review, but Alan said it all. Our team felt seen in his review about him feeling seen. Sea Change is a group financial planning program at Brunch and Budget for people of color to build generational wealth. But really, it's a community of POC doing the inner work it takes to unlearn generations of financial gaslighting and systemic oppression so they can thrive and transform their families' lives. My original goal was to have 20,000 Sea Changers by 2032, but to be honest, one of the things I've been asking myself this week is, could this be bigger than I think? I need a lot of help to figure this out because folks like Alan need us to find them. When we can see change, we can create a sea change. Thank you. I'm Pam.
Minnesota-based founder of We Sparkle, Michelle Tran-Marns.
Hello, my name is Michelle Tran-Marins, and I'm the Sparkler-in-Chief at We Sparkle. We help underestimated entrepreneurs save time and increase their sales via our suite of AI-powered software tools. The reason why I'm so passionate about helping underestimated entrepreneurs is because my own mom was a small business owner. She owned a successful fabric business back in Vietnam, but when my parents immigrated to the US back in 1975, she didn't feel confident in continuing her business here, and I always wondered what she could have accomplished if she had. That's why I've dedicated my own career to issues of economic empowerment, and especially focusing on women of color, because they are actually the fastest growing segment of entrepreneurs, but their revenues are not on par with their peers, and that gap is widening. If you would like to subscribe, partner with us, or invest, please visit us at wesparkle.co. Thank you for letting your light shine and helping others to shine so that together we sparkle.
Let's hear it one more time for the entire 2022 class of Global Good Fund Fellows. Tonight, I want you to take a moment to visit with each and every one of these extraordinary entrepreneurs, for each one of them has a story that will inspire you. Now, as you indulge in this delicious food and the wine, our generous sponsors will be recognized on the video screen. Please enjoy dinner.
Does everyone have their last minute bids in? Yes? Okay, let's do it. We're gonna count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Our auction is now closed. So you should receive a notice on your phone via email if you have the winning bid. All guests can pick up their items at the auction closeout table in the reception area before you leave tonight. Thank you to everyone for taking part, and thank you to our auction donors. And now please, okay, if you can hear my voice, clap once. If you can hear my voice, clap twice. We are about to bring a pretty important person onto the stage. So would everyone please be so courteous and give her a warm welcome. Let's welcome back to the stage Miss Carrie Rich.
Thank you, Margot. I hope you're all thoroughly enjoying your meal. And I am very excited for this next portion of the evening when we get to honor our Entrepreneurs of the Year. The two entrepreneurs that you are about to hear from are the epitome of what the Global Good Fund is all about. They have had to fight every step of the way to build what they've created. And on top of it all, they are also incredible human beings who I am very humbled to call very dear friends. Wemimo, Abbey, and Samir Goel built a company called Esusu. Come on, come on. And for those of you who have noticed, when the pandemic hit and there was a major housing crisis that exploded, Wemimo and Samir leaned in. They created a fund to prevent eviction, and they had also created, prior to COVID, a company called Esusu, which helps low-income Americans establish credit scores so that they can go on to purchase homes, get educated, build their own businesses. When we first, yeah, let's give it up. When we first met Samir and Wemimo, they had an idea, and they were still working in corporate America. Since then, they've helped hundreds of thousands of low-income Americans establish a credit score, and they most recently became a $1 billion valuation company. Ladies and gentlemen, Esusu.
We really started out in America with essentially no money, no credit identity, and really nowhere to go.
When I got to the United States with my mother, we wanted to borrow money to afford my first year of college. So we borrowed money at over 400% interest rate.
Your credit score is essentially your lifeline in the US financial system. So if you don't have good credit, it's very hard to buy a home.
Home ownership has been the biggest driver of wealth in the United States. But there's a systematic inequality that prevents marginalized folks from getting access to loans. Today, we have an opportunity to right that wrong. We started Esusu with a simple premise. Your financial identity shouldn't determine where you end up in life.
We work with large multifamily owners and operators to capture rental payment data and report it into the credit bureaus to help tenants build and establish their credit scores. There's currently 45 million Americans that don't have a credit score today. We can unlock over $3 trillion in mortgages.
That in and of itself is not only good for the American economy, it's good for advancing and paving a permanent bridge to financial access and inclusion for everyone.
A loan provider can look at someone and be like, wow, this person has rented their home for 20 years. I bet they're a really good bet for this mortgage product.
Access to housing is a basic human right. We need to collectively think about how we make sure it is accessible to everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage our Global Good Fund Entrepreneurs of the Year, Wemimo, Abbey, and Samir Goel.
There's nothing holding me back. I feel so free when you're with me, baby. Baby, there's nothing holding me back. Baby, there's nothing holding me back. There's nothing holding me back. I feel so free when you're with me, baby. Baby, there's nothing holding me back. Baby, there's nothing holding me back. There's nothing holding me back. I feel so free when you're with me, baby. Baby, there's nothing holding me back.
That was a good move onto the stool here. So I would love if you would take us back to the very beginning when the Global Good Fund met you, and we met Samir first. Will you take us back to that moment?
Wow, Carrie, you're bringing me down memory lane here. I had the privilege of being a Global Good Fund Fellow in the class of 2017, so for all the OG people here, let's give it up for them. When we first met Carrie, Esusu was really just an idea. It was something that Abbey and I had concocted in our backyards. We were working in corporate America, making money for the first time in our lives. And it was a little sad because every dollar of that was going towards this idea that we had called Esusu. But we weren't even ready to quit our jobs to focus on it full time. And I share that to say that Carrie and the Global Good Fund bet on us before we were even willing to take that leap of faith ourselves. And so that's really when Carrie met us. You know, Abbey and I started Esusu thinking it was going to be a savings product. Since then, we've pivoted to what we just talked about, really helping keep renters in their homes and helping people build and establish a credit score.
Thank you. And Samir, you introduced us to Wemimo, and you have since grown an amazing business that has a very strong social mission that also has scaled quite rapidly. How, during this scaling process, did you keep the mission front and center?
Thanks a lot, Carrie. I think for us, it was utterly important to keep the mission central. You saw from the video, the theology of Esusu in and of itself is a derivative of our personal experiences. It's based on this fundamental premise that no matter where you come from, the color of your skin or your financial identity shouldn't determine where you end up in the wealthiest nation the world has ever seen, and dare I say anywhere in the world. That's the main premise of what we're doing, and we fundamentally believe that you can do good and do well, and those two are not mutually exclusive. Do we all believe that we can do good and do well? And that's the true genius of what we do at Esusu. And if you believe that you can do well and do good, you know, each and every one of you are what we call justice capitalists at Esusu. So that's the real inspiration for what we do and kept us honest. It's a derivative of our personal experience, and you always catch us trying to essentially reaffirm that premise.
Thank you. So Global Good Fund philanthropically supported Wemimo and Samir through the Global Good Fund. And then we started noticing that the company was doing pretty well financially and having amazing social impact. And we had piloted the Global Impact Fund, which is a VC sister company that takes equity in companies that can scale and have social impact. And it turns out that 80% of the businesses we invest in are led by Black, brown, or women leaders. And we use the profits to reinvest in the Global Good Fund. So take us down this journey of raising capital, and you reached out to some traditional and some untraditional partners.
Thanks, Carrie. This is a great question. I'm not going to lie, our fundraising journey at Esusu was really hard. The first time we tried to raise money, it took us 18 months. We talked to over 300 people, and 99.9% of them said no. And the reason for that was manyfold. There aren't that many entrepreneurs in Silicon Valley that look like Abbey or I. But beyond that, what we found is there's a lot of people who didn't understand the problems we were trying to solve or the demographic that we were serving, right? And what I found so baffling about that was more people in America are struggling to make ends meet than those who are not. We weren't serving the minority. We weren't serving a small market. We were actually serving the majority. But the people we were speaking to didn't have proximity to those issues. And so for them to understand what we were trying to do and why it was significant was just hard. No matter how hard they wanted to believe in it, they couldn't because it wasn't their experiences. And that leads us to, Carrie and the Global Impact Fund, who were willing to take that bet on us from day one. They saw the issues we were trying to solve. They believed in their importance, and they believed in the fact that folks that look like us can build a solution for low to moderate income Americans that can fundamentally impact people's lives, but also produce outsized returns. And so that's really what makes us truly, truly appreciate Carrie and the Global Impact Fund, because they took a bet on us when most people said no.
And we were able to use philanthropic capital to do that. We established a fellowship program that allowed us to learn more about the entrepreneurs, in this case, Wemimo and Samir, and then take a bet financially as well. So thank you for giving us that opportunity to take a chance on you. So we just got to celebrate Wemimo's wedding, and he is here less than 2 weeks ago. He's here on his honeymoon with the Global Good Fund. So can we just give it up? So speaking of great partnerships, you are co-CEOs. And my guess is you had a lot of people who said that won't work. And yet here we are, a $1 billion valuation, and you're still co-CEOs. So how do you make that work?
When we were raising capital, lots of people passed on the company because they couldn't quite comprehend how you can have two leaders, it's having sort of two heads making decisions, but we're fundamentally different. The meaning of Esusu in Yoruba Nigerian culture is if you want to go fast, you go alone. But if you want to go far, you fundamentally go together. It's this idea. It's this improbable idea that two heads are better than one. And the burden of sort of creating, developing, and nurturing a company like this is exhausting. That's just the reality. JFK said, victory has 1,000 fathers, but defeat has 0. When it comes to building a company like this, you need to have someone you can, talk to that knows exactly what you're going through. Samir is a classic example like that. He's my best friend, my best man in my wedding, and someone I have the utmost respect for. Someone I have spent the night with at Denny's in North Dakota. We were kicked out of a Denny's in North Dakota when we started the company. We had $100,000 plus in credit card debt, but this gentleman has been with me in the foxhole. We've been through it all, and still yet we rise. And it's because of investments of folks like Carrie and the Global Impact Fund and many of you here that took a chance on us. And that's what you're going to always catch us trying. We're contrarian. We don't essentially settle for the status quo. And that's the true genius of what we do. So 2 heads are better than one.
So you both participated in the Global Good Fund Fellowship Program, and I'm very interested to know what's been the most compelling part of the program for you.
That's actually a really easy question. It's every single one of you in this room. What makes the Global Good Fund special is many different things, but above all, it's the people, right? It's rare. It's easy to put a program together, but it's rare to find great people, bring them together, and rally them around a cause. And that's what the Global Good Fund has been able to do. Is I still remember every single person that was in my 2017 fellowship class, just remarkable human beings that I respect, that I admire, that I've learned from. The Global Good Fund, mentors and advisors and LPs, many of them have become investors in Esusu. I'm seeing a table of them right here, and it's that village that the Global Good Fund has created, because this entrepreneurship journey is hard. It is really hard. People always talk about following your passions, but what they don't talk about is following your passions sucks a lot of the time. You gotta give up everything to make it happen, and you need that support system. You need those people who help you recharge, and that's really what the Global Good Fund provides in both ways, little and large, but really it comes down to the people that make this fellowship so special.
So Wemimo, we're about to go into our mission moment. What does our audience need to know to engage in the mission moment?
There's a lot of things the audience needs to know, but if I start describing them, we're probably going to be here through the end of the night, but I'll be very, very brief. I think my story started in the slums of Lagos, Nigeria. I lost my father at the age of 2, and I was raised by my mother and 2 very feisty sisters. My mother was a postal worker, worked at the post office and sacrificed 60% of her salary so I can come to this magical place called America. I immigrated from 80-degree weather in Lagos to negative 22 degrees in Minnesota. It was really cold out there. People are always confused. I was a black guy like me know how to deer hunt and ice fish. I don't know either, but something that's very, very important is if you look at my story, it is one of against all odds. The statistics doesn't make sense. A kid from the slum of Lagos, Nigeria, that each and every one of you bet on to have this opportunity to be on this stage, raise $130 million, and never accept mediocrity as the order of the day. So as you think about this particular mission moment, I don't want you to feel anything. I want you to do. That's all I want you to do. I want you to put your money where your mouth is. We have an infinitesimal goal we're trying to accomplish today. I believe that each and every one of you here, and we're going to come around the tables and ask you for money, But one thing I want to leave you with that's particularly important is, and Samir talked about this, when we were building this company, it was utterly hard, but someone gave us a fighting chance. When we came here in 2019, Esusu was valued at $5 million. Kerry introduced us to our Series A investor, Olin Douglas. Let's give it up for him. My message to you is you've done it before and you can do it again. It's time for us to quintuple the stories of Abbey and Samir and pave a permanent bridge for many entrepreneurs and Global Good Fund fellows in this room. We slept at a Denny's, not just to come here and relent. We slept at a Denny's because we want to pay it forward. We're not successful at this point. We are successful when you open up your pockets and give and pave a way for others. It's our full responsibility to get that done. So if you feel the same passion that I do today, please, when it's time for the mission moment, and we're going to come around, please give. and let's show the world that we're not outliers. We're going to be the norm. The next time we're here, I want us to start celebrating companies that have raised at a $10 billion valuation. $1 billion is just the starting point. Thank you.
On behalf of the Global Good Fund, Wemimo and Samir, we are so proud of you, and we are so honored and humbled to be part of your story as entrepreneurs, and even more proud to be your friend. Congrats.
Thank you so much.
Baby, there's nothing holding me back.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome friend and supporter of Global Good Fund, Lucas Hunt.
Can we skip to the good part?
Can we get another round of applause for Carrie, Samir, and Wemimo? That was so powerful. My heart is fluttering at what I've just heard, folks. It's come to the part of the program you've all been waiting for, when Wemimo comes out and forces you to raise your paddle. Let's start off somewhere. Let's grab those paddles, these little bid cards that you probably have in your pocket. Grab it and put it up right now. Treat it right now as a ballot of support for stories just like Wemimo and Samir and Esusu. And once I see all these ballots up in the air, because I know you care, put them up, then we'll start this mission moment. And I love how Wemimo said, we have an infinitesimal goal tonight, a mere $100,000. We got to go higher, don't we? He's yelling back there. Let's put these paddles up. And can we dim the stage lights a touch so that I can see faces, paddles? What's going on with this table in the middle? There's not a single paddle. What, right here, where's the love? Put them up, put them up. All right. I'm coming out there. So here's what we're going to do. In the next 5 minutes, we're going to raise over $100,000. Easy, right? Can we do it? We can do it. You know why? Because I know all of you want to be advocates for the success of social entrepreneurs like Wemimo, Samir, and the fellows that you've heard from tonight. Fellows, where are you at? This room is full of inspirational fellows, coaches, mentors, alumni, and staff, all people who believe in catalyzing and funding the limitless human potential that's in this room. The human impact that can happen around the world because of what you do tonight. And I'll do one little quote. Warren Buffett says that the greatest investment you can ever make is in yourself. And your gift right now is the greatest investment you can ever make in change makers, in social entrepreneurs, in black and brown change makers in the world. And you've heard the stories. You know it's going to work. So let's do this. Let's put our paddles up. Let's start high. Let's go low. This guy's ready to go right here in the middle, right? I'm going to tell you where we're going to start. We're going to start high. We're going to start at $25,000. $25,000 is our top level of giving, and it's going to support, as you see, development grants for fellows. How many paddles can we see right now at $25,000? How many people of exemplary generosity can kick us off here? There's always one. Wemimo was right there. Who would like to kick us off at $25,000? We got one? 471. Thank you, sir. Paddle 471 at $25,000. Thank you, Peter Page, for your generosity. Who's the second? We're well on our way to 100,000. Who else? Who can join? Mr. Page. Anybody else want to raise here at $25,000? Make a big impact. Not only will you help fund a fellow, but 10 alumni coming to the summit. Anybody else at 25? We got more levels. But is there anyone else here? He's not joking. In the back. Who's that? Paddle number 337. Thank you, sir, for your extreme generosity. We've raised $50,000 in a minute thanks to your generosity. Wow. Electrify the room. Who else is going to electrify the room? That's $50,000 raised. Incredible. Anybody else here? Can we get another round of applause for that generous gentleman and that generous gentleman? $50,000 raised. Our next level of giving is $10,000. We're looking for as many paddles up here to cover the leadership, training, development, funding for one fellow. How many paddles can we see here? Put them up at 10,000. 499. Thank you very much, sir. That's $60,000 raised. 4 more of these and we reach our goal. Who else can do $10,000? We can blow the goal out of the water. 375. Thank you very much, sir, for your generosity. 70,000. I also have a note here that we have an absentee gift from Allison and Kristen Chow of 10,000. They pledged, couldn't be here this evening, so that puts us up to 80,000. 2 more? Do I hear 2 more? Someone matches. Esusu's gonna match. We need one other person to step up to the plate. One other company. One other family. Yes, 549. Thank you very much. Woo! That's right. You want to do another one? You want to match another one? He's looking for another match. We're up to 100,000. Anybody else want to match these generous gentlemen? Anybody else? Opportunity of a lifetime. We got it? Right there. May I see that number? Big time. What's the number? Thank you. What's the number on that one? Thank you very much. Paddle 360. 360. We're at 120,000. Thank you, guys. Woo! So Wemimo said, put your money where your mouth is, and he just did it. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. A man who backs up his values with action. Thank you, guys. $120,000, but I know Wemimo would say, keep going. Yeah, there's no ceiling, there's no limit, right? All right, limitless, limitless. Let's go to 5,000, our next level. This will cover travel and Gala Summit attendance for 10 alumni. How many paddles can we get here at 10,000? Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Who's at, 5,000. Sorry, I doubled it accidentally. Auctioneer trick. 322 at 5,000. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's 125,000. Who else can do 5? These guys are like professional bid spotters. 520, thank you, sir. 130,000 raised. Beautiful. If you don't have a paddle, grab your neighbor's paddle. Right? They won't find out till tomorrow. Or raise your bare hand if you didn't get one. Or you can also go online and make a gift that way if you like to do it discreetly, in private. Some people do. Anybody else want to raise here? We've raised $130,000 and affected countless lives. Anybody else want to raise here at 5,000? Can we get a round of applause for those generous gifts? Thank you so much. Yes, we're going. We are going. Oh, and there was one more. Herb Winder, out of the room, couldn't make it. So that's 135. There was another one on top. Thank you, thank you. Let's drop down to $2,500, our next level of giving. You'll see it up there. $2,500 provides 5 months of mentorship programming for a fellow mentor, fellowship, like leadership, right? Like training, like to help you on your way when you need to get through those hard times at Denny's. How many paddles can we see here? 2,500. 5, 4, 6. Thank you very much, sir. That's 137.5. Who else at $2,500? Make this your night. Make this organization your gift. 348, thank you. $140,000 raised. It's the gift that keeps on giving, investing tonight in the Global Good Fund. Anybody else at $2,500? Anybody else? Is there one more? I'm just giving it that moment. You feeling it? All right, let's get a round of applause for those gifts. We've raised $140,000. Love it. Love it. Let's go down to $1,000. $1,000 special level. Provides 2 Women's Giving Circle networking sessions for our female entrepreneurs. 544, thank you. 470, thank you. Whoa, a lot of love. 528, thank you. 345, thank you. 449, thank you. And the folks back here, 505, thank you. 395, thank you. 464, thank you. 490, thank you. How many was that? 7? We got another. Oh, there's. Whoa. 330, thank you. 539, thank you. 392, thank you. Want to call that 7?
367.
367, thank you at $1,000. Who else? Who else? We don't need to stop. What do we got? 454, thank you very much. 10, 12. We're like over $150,000, and Kristen and Allison Chow matched 5 of those, the first 5. They couldn't be here, but they wanted to help, so I think that adds another 5, like about 155. And then I think I want to say thank you to the Chief Network. Did I see some Chief hands go back up there? Can we get a round of applause for Chief tonight? And another gift from Catherine Baird that came in out of the room. You all leapt into this so quickly, I didn't get to announce it, but I think we're well above 150,000 to the point where my math starts to deteriorate, but this is beautiful. Thank you all so much. We're going to do a couple more levels because our real goal is 100% participation. We want everybody to be able to give somewhere, right? We don't want to leave anyone out. $500. This next level, you'll see it up there, allows for leadership tools and resources for 2 fellows. How many can we get here? We're inching up to 200,000, I think. 358, thank you. 476, thank you. 325, barehanded gentlemen. That's fine. Someone will come over to get your information, or you'll see it on the way out, but thank you. 509 at 500, thank you very much. That is someone else's, truly. 474, thank you. 369 at 500, these all add up, thank you. 366, thank you very much. 305 at 500, there's so many more. 463 at 500. 423, thank you, Samir. 364 at 500. Who else? There we are. 427. Yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. These guys are happy, right? They're smiling. We got to keep going more. Before they had the tough guy look, and I was a little worried. But they seem happy. Anybody else want to do $250? You can put it up. That was a lot. Can we get a round of applause for all of you? Thank you so much. Let's do one more level, $100, symbolic of 100% participation. Help fund the mission of the Global Good Fund that keeps leadership development programs world-class, world-class. If you didn't get a chance to give, here it is. Who can do $100? Put them all up. We're calling them all out. 329, thank you. 359, thank you. 513, 493, 309, thank you. 362, thank you. 514, thank you. Everybody take a nice long drink. 535, thank you. 536, thank you. 310, thank you. 419, thank you. 363, thank you. A lot of love. 467, thank you. Every amount counts. This makes a difference. 503, thank you. 430, thank you. 437, thank you. 460, thank you. 398, thank you. 434, sorry, sir. 434, thank you. 489, thank you. Everybody's giving love. 446, thank you. 306, thank you. 506, thank you. 508, thank you. 504, thank you. 346, the shadow zone over here, right? 346. 4592? Yeah, it was obscure. 53, right here. 530.
530. 387. 545. 321.
Countdown. Whoa. What do we got? 455. Thank you. We weren't going to skip you. Wait. 459. Thank you. Samir, want to take a couple?
527, 524, 458.
These guys are quick. 380. My table mate. Anybody else? Did we miss anybody? Anybody else at $100? Whoa, 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 whoa. We're not going to miss you. Where are you at? All right, we see you. Don't stop. Keep them up. 532 and 312, madam. Thank you so much for your generosity. Round of applause for all of you. Great job, guys. I'm guessing about 170,000. We had a goal of 100,000. That's good. That's very good. I have to say this because the Esusu guys would like me to say it. If you'd like to give more than 25,000, less than 100, anywhere in between, you can make a gift on your phone at any time. We really appreciate it. We want to thank you all so much for being here. Enjoy the rest of the program.
Wow. Did I hear that a company went through the Global Good Fund and came out as $1 billion social impact company? That's why we're here, and you're all a part of that. Now, I might actually reapply to the Global Good Fund and go back through, see if I can pull off that trick. But as I said, I was a fellow in 2016. I've come back every single year. And the reason I come back every single year to this gala is because it's all about good news. And you don't get good news every day, do you? And you're a part of creating that good news. And the most important piece is that what you contributed today is a part of maximizing and accelerating the impact of these global leaders. And I know because I was one of them. So I want to thank you so much for being a part of that. We've had an incredible evening, and before we conclude this program, may I share some details with you about a book that you will be gifted on your way out. It is called Impact the World, co-authored by Carrie Rich and Dean Falk, an award-winning international attorney and civic leader who's actually with us tonight. It's a complete guide on how you can maximize your potential and find ways to best serve your community.
So this hand-on guide to creating transformative change features stories of many Global Good Fund Fellows through the years. And it's truly a remarkable book. And I hope that you enjoy it as much as I did. And I will mention again that I am one of the entrepreneurs featured in the book. So considering that I am in the presence of the author herself, where's Carrie? Please welcome back to the stage, Miss Carrie Rich.
I want to thank Margot and Marquette for being amazing MCs this evening. Can we give it up for them? And Wemimo and Samir, you guys are incredible. That was not part of the script to have them engage the audience, but true to form, they went above and beyond, and you've empowered many more Black, brown women and underrepresented entrepreneurs to use their leadership and businesses for good, and for that we are sincerely grateful. I want to thank the amazing Global Good Fund team for putting all of this on tonight, and to Jewel Hansen Production, thank you. This is a team effort, and we're so grateful for each of your individual leadership, so thank you. I also want to share our gratitude with our board members, our investors, our mentors, our guests, and most importantly, our fellows that we are so honored to serve. And I want to say a personal thank you. My mentor, who's the co-founder of the Global Good Fund, Knox Singleton, is here and remains on our board and has been an incredible mentor to me personally for the last 10 years, and the Global Good Fund would not exist unless he showed us the way. So thank you, Knox. So with that, I want to say thank you so much for coming, and thank you for making the world a better place by investing in high potential young leaders using their businesses for social good. Have a great night.
It feels good to see the world getting loose. Feels good to see the world getting loose. I don't know about you, Sack Noel. I don't know about you, Phenom. I don't know about you, Mike Shadow. I don't know about you, but I feel good. I don't know about you, but I feel good. I don't know about you, but I feel good.